Hey everyone, how are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to another race in the Zelda any percent no Up+A tournament for 2018. I am Angry Larry, joined with Justin Man 114. How you doing tonight, Just?
I'm good. How are you doing, Larry?
I'm doing great. We got a great matchup here between Xarnax42 and Icy Hot Kooshball. And it should be rather fun, rather interesting.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Cushboy, aka VReznor, I believe submitted, or when the tournament started, his PB was like a 39. He's got it down, I think, to a 35 now. So he's been making improvements, but he's still relatively new to running the game. So we'll see how he fares.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting. Xarnax has a 32, I believe, mid 32 to 32, yep. 36 or so, and it should be interesting on how well he does. Any death really could cause disaster for any runner, but also at the same time, I don't know how many times Xarnax has run this recently. I follow him and I kind of watch him whenever I can.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because I enjoy watching him play randomizers and stuff, and I don't know if I've ever seen him throw up the title for any percent.
Yeah, I don't know. He might have been doing some off-stream stuff maybe. I know he does a lot of randomizer stuff too. He does stuff with Zelda 2 as well. I know he's been doing some low percent stuff on that recently, so I don't know how much he's played this, but we'll see. He is a veteran of the game. He's been playing it for years, so.
Yeah, and they are underway. We're going to wait for the delay here. I'm going to do best I can to sync them up. Let me know how the audio is. How's the Larry to Justin ratio? And and how is the game audio as well? So it looks like both runners are going to opt for the 3 first, probably world record route. Why don't you set us up here? What are they looking to do here?
Yeah, this is a tough route to start out with for the first couple levels here. But yeah, our screen's scrolling right over into level 3. They're going to grab the raft out of here, and then they're going to go to level 4 to get the ladder, complete those 2 levels. Probably the hardest part of the run early on, and then it kind of settles down a little bit for a while. But yeah, we'll see how it goes here. Rez gave up the 2 first route pretty early on in learning the game. He just wants to go with what route he's going to finish with. So, and yeah, like I said earlier, Xarnax has been running this game forever, so this is the route he's most comfortable with, I believe.
Yeah, they both take the low route in 3. They're going to go up and grab this key here. Then they're going to have to deal with that Dark Nut room.
Yeah, they both got the bomb drop too, which was nice. So, let's see what kind of patterns they get in here. Neither of them getting a really good one. Rez got a random bomb there.
Yeah, Rez with the random bomb. Didn't. And Xarnax is down to 1 right now.
His count should be at 9 though, and he's got it, yeah. And Rez also had it at 9, so he wanted to get the extra bomb. That is kind of risky doing that in that room, because you can get unlucky if you have 1 bomb and all the Dark Nuts block your bomb. Or they just all kind of move away. But since you're at 9 and there's about 5 or 6 Dark Nuts that kind of get in the path of that bomb, it's pretty good odds that you're going to get at least 1 kill.
Yeah, they do both still have the safety bomb pack in this room right now, if they needed to.
Yeah, Xarnax looks like he wants it because he doesn't want 2 bombs for Manhandla. Rez grabs it as well. So yeah, they're going to be pretty much in sync here entering Manhandla. See what kind of patterns they get. It's the most random boss in the game, and it can really mess up a run here if they run out of bombs here. Xarnax, unfortunately, taking a bop, see if he can still get the kill. Oh, and Rez, unfortunately, gets killed. He still has bombs, so we'll see if he wants to try it again. Oof! Xarnax gets it with the last bomb.
Yeah, his last bomb, he gets it, and he'll grab the Triforce, he'll head on over to 4. Rez does take that death. He does not have... He has 2 bombs. He can try to kill these Dark Nuts now, because they respawned, if he wants to get some more bombs.
Yeah, I think he's gonna... Actually, no, he already got the room drop. I guess he could have chanced getting a random, but it looks like he's gonna get the top route guaranteed bombs.
Yeah, the room to the left, the horizontal shoot room.
Yeah, he's gonna grab the extra key, yeah. Xarnax got a random bomb there, which was fortunate. I was going to say running out of bombs on Manhandla is not what you want to do, because you can't get bombs anywhere in 4 except for forcing them with your 10 counts, so he needed to get some before entering level 4, and he did. Now Rez is gonna try Manhandla again. And Xarnax is gonna be looking to force more bombs here. In the, not the next room he's entering now, but the room after that, probably on the gels. Oh, sorry, the Zols. Rez having trouble again. Oh, he's got one hand. It's 4 hits with the sword. Let's see if he can. He's just gonna let it kill him. So he might just leave level 3 and come back later. That would be the strat here. There's nowhere else to get bombs in the level. He's probably thinking about what he wants to do.
Yeah, that's the dangers of a 3 first route, is you're doing 3 without the white sword, and you know, even with Manhandla, even if you have no bombs, it's a lot easier to deal with those petals or whatever you want to call them, mouths, with the white sword. I had to do that today in my race when he didn't cooperate, and you know, I think it's 2 hits or so, and he's good, but you know, you're taking a hit every single time because things just railing right at you.
Yeah, it's rough, and I've seen people use pause strats in there too that can help kind of pause the game every second or so just to make sure you're not taking damage. But Rez decides to get a fresh start. He just resets the console. He resets his timer too, but that shouldn't matter.
No, I mean, if he does PB though, so it will count for him towards, you know, leaderboards and stuff.
Oh so. Yeah, certainly, yeah. It's most likely what he did. We got the accurate time on SRL, so.
Yeah, so there's the ladder pickup for Xarnax. He's going to make his way out of this room, and it's going to clip on out of the T room here using the ladder as soon as he gets out. He's avoiding the bubbles. He wants to preserve his kill count.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure his count is set, so he was getting bombs right there. He actually did the breakfast room, I think, with no bombs. Maybe he used 1 bomb in there, but he was low. He's also low on rupees, but he might just do the backup double 100 secret route. We'll see. He needs 20 more rupees by the time he gets through level 1 if he wants to buy the blue candle. If not, he'll just grab the other 100 secret, which costs a little bit extra time, but guaranteed to get the money you need that way.
Rez had a handful of bombs right there happen. Looks like he got a 10 count and a lucky drop as well.
Yeah, he's gonna have the nice 6 bombs again for Manhandla. Hopefully he can make it work this time. Fortunately, like I said earlier, Manhandla is quite random, especially if you land a hit on him but don't kill him, and he starts speeding up and just goes crazy around the room. You can't really predict where he's gonna go next, and of course you have to place the bomb, you know, a second or 2 before it actually explodes, so. Xarnax taking care of Gliok pretty easily there. Alright, Rez gets the kill.
Yeah, there he goes. So Xarnax with a 1 dungeon lead as of right now. Xarnax is going to go up in it to level 1 right now. And take care
he's going to farm these levers, hoping for some 5 rupees. Gets 1. That does help. Still a few more chances for random 5s, but he's probably going to want to try to at least force 1 in this level. He's good on bombs right now, so he can work on forcing a rupee instead of a bomb if he wants to. Yeah, he's gonna kill these Stalfos. They can drop 5ers as well, randomly. Rez trusting the Vires, getting the bomb drop. I'm not sure if that was actually forced or just a random. So I have no idea what his count was after that Manhandla kill. It's hard to, if Manhandla doesn't drop a bomb, it's hard to tell what your count's really at, because any hits on Manhandla's center count as a kill, but you can't actually sometimes hear how many times it hits. If a bomb is hitting it, it just hits it multiple times over and over and over.
So
and now Xarnax in a little bit of bomb trouble.
hey, it's gonna make his way here. He dropped an extra bomb in that Greer room, away from where the Greers were. But he makes it in, clips in, gets the bow in level 1. Now he'll make his way to Aquamentus, picking up a key along the way in a Wallmaster room. It's not really that difficult of a room, that Wallmaster room, but there's 2 Wallmaster rooms you have to deal with, and the one in level 7 could be a real...
Yeah, that one's a little different. Rez got a plethora of bombs before this round. I think he got every random bomb drop plus a forced just dropped on the ground. He didn't need all of them, but was able to take care of the breakfast room.
Xarnax
crotch sword.
360 no-scoped right there by the Greer.
Yeah, that Wallmaster room, unless you make a movement error, is almost never an issue. I have gotten Wallmastered in that room, though, from accidentally, you know, thinking I'm a half tile lower and just walking into a block. And then the Wallmaster comes out and grabs me.
Rez makes that clip right there. Nice and easy. And he's going to go to top route, get that error key.
Yeah, Xarnax is, well, he gets a bomb. He's farming for a rupee. He's going to try and get a forced, and hopefully he needs 2 5ers and some, so we'll see what he does here. There's one. That was the random. He should have a, I think that was the random. He might have a forced one coming up in 1 or 2 kills. Comes the Gliok fight for Rez. 2.5 hearts.
He's fighting it from the left side as opposed to the right. Now he's going over to the right as well.
Yeah, he's taking his time, which is good. Those fireballs do a full heart of damage. He should be okay here. One more hit. Yeah, he's got it. Xarnax still looking for rupees. I'm guessing that other rupee was his forced, because he never got the...
Yeah, he wasn't aggressively attacking the other Tektites, so I felt like that was the forced rupee.
Yeah, he still needs a 5er and 1 more in the next 2 screens. So he's just going to grab this early. It's actually a good strat. Never even thought of that. This is normally a secret that you would grab later on the way to level 2. After level 5, which he's going to right now. So he'll just have to make up some rupees on the way. He will need a few more later in the game when he goes shopping for arrows and meat.
So all this is letting VReznor catch up somewhat, but Rez is also in that same rupee situation that Xarnax was in as well. He only has 9 going into level 1.
I think Rez is planning to do double hundo though. Like he didn't even grab any of the extra rupees in the floor room in 4. He just left those 2 on the ground. So I think he's just going to go straight for that 100 secret. When you do double hundo, you can skip all the other 30 secrets. But it's just a little bit more overworld walking to get over to it's the northeast 100 secret that you grab. Kind of takes you never have to really farm for rupees on that route. It's just a little slower.
Well, here comes Xarnax going into one of the more critical rooms in this route. Once he clips into this staircase, leaves, and goes 1 extra room, he's going to have to deal with a handful of blue dark nuts with the wood sword and the green tunic.
Yeah, and he's trying to build a nice count here, so hopefully he can force a bomb and just go ham with the bomb use in here. I wasn't counting again. I didn't see what his count is at, but it should be higher than 7 or somewhere around 7 or higher is what he's ideally going to look for there. So hopefully I was right, because now he's at maybe 9 if he was at 7.
Well, he is trying to go for the bomb kill, so he must be right there.
Yeah, he needs... I mean, he knows what his count's at, so he looks like... There we go. Ooh, that Dark Knight turned at the last second.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He grabbed the bomb in the Stoutbush,
he did, yeah. Yeah, he had 2, so he had to grab that one. If he doesn't get hit, we'll see what his count was at when he gets this kill. It was not at 9.
It was at 8.
It was at 8, yeah. But that's okay. You don't need bombs to finish this level. It's just going to obviously make things a little slower. His health being full is huge, so he shouldn't have, even with Wood Sword against Dig Dogger and no bombs, shouldn't be a problem.
And there's Rez with the finishing touches on 1. He's going to be routing up and over to level 5 right now.
Yeah, we might see Rez get into 5 before Xarnax gets out. It's going to be close, because he's just going to go grab the heart and then that 100 secret and then go on in after getting the candle, of course. Yeah, no chance he's getting 30 rupees at this point, so...
Takes a few hits there to make sure
a little
he
careful
resets
in
his
the
count to 0.
overworld. Usually not gonna get those hearts back by the time you get into 5, so might get 1 or 2 lucky kills in the overworld that drop hearts, but no burn unit strats from Xarnax, but he does get bombs, so
Yeah, and he can parlay those bombs at the more bombs in that room. He's not going to take the chance.
yeah. Ideally, what record route runners want to do in this dungeon is actually have 1 bomb left when they leave the Dark Nut room. Or 2, I guess, would be nice, because you could use 1 on those Gibdos that he was just killing. But if you got 1 bomb left when you get to Dig Dogger, you drop that bomb and it automatically switches you to the recorder, which you then blow, and he shrinks, the bomb explodes, you finish him off with the sword, and then you're already set to recorder, which you're going to use as soon as you exit the dungeon. So that's the most efficient way to kind of do that part. But he's got the luxury now of being able to menu. If he wants, he can use 2 bombs here on Dig Dogger. He might not want to use the extra menu, but he has it if he wants it.
Yeah, it's an extra 2 menus to switch to the bombs and then switch back to the recorder.
And then switch back, yep. So now he's got 3 bombs for level 2, which is actually kind of nice for early on in level 2. And he is going to still need... Well, he'll get him in level 2 likely, but he'll need another 11 rupees on top of the 100 he gets from the 100 secret right now.
Yeah, both players on the same screen at the same time right there. A virtual spoon. Xarnax leaving, Rez coming.
Little high five action. See what Rez does with this room here. He's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna grab that bomb. 5 is just not enough for him. And again, I was not counting, but I'm assuming he's built some sort of count.
Xarnax is going to clip over here, go past the Deadwoods northwest-southwest screen, and get on over. Redbird grads it. I did that too in my race as well. You get the scroll and then you just walk the other way.
Yeah, that screen lags when too many arrows are on the screen. So usually when players scroll, you've done it so much you don't even really look. It's not a visual thing anymore. After you get the scroll, I mean, you just kind of flip your D-pad, go through, and just if the game lags, the timing changes, so you end up not going far enough through.
And if I finished my thought, I might have said he's going to 6, but that's not the case. He's world wrapping around. He's going to grab the heart on the coast. He's going to pick up the heart here and then clip on over to level 2.
Yeah, we will see him do that again later. That's when he'll be going to 6. Same screens and everything. Minus the world wrap, of course.
I think Rez had a pretty decent blue Dark Nut room there.
Yeah, I apologize because I actually didn't look, but he actually has more health than he had going in, still has bombs, so he's good. I don't know if he forced any, it's hard to tell. He actually had the full 8 bombs going in. I was gonna say he could bomb these Gibdos, but he's just gonna save them. He even gets some more, so that's good. This is actually a closer race than it may appear right now. Rez has caught up a bit because of Xarnax's overworld issues, and he's pretty much keeping it at pace. I believe his level 5 has probably been better than Xarnax's as well, so... when the race is this close in this game, really anything can happen. A death can just change everything.
Yeah, level 9's not easy at all. And level 8, you got those 2 blue Dark Nut rooms, so anything can really happen.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put a death beyond anyone in any level, really. It can just... It can snowball, yeah, especially those last few levels. Even level 7 with all the gorillas tossing boomerangs everywhere. Can get out of hand pretty quickly.
Be interesting to see if any of these players pick up that potion south of level 1 later on in the route.
Yeah, normally we'll see people do that after 8, but it is maybe viable to even do that at some point before level 8. You'll change your spawns that you're used to, but just for that extra safety in case you're worried about dying in either 6 or 8 or maybe even 7, I guess.
Very quick level 2 for Xarnax. Level 2 is not really that long. You're going straight up.
Yeah, 2's probably the easiest level in the game. There's a lot of RNG though in some of those rooms.
Some bomb drops, a Dodongo that you can force a bomb from. So he comes out of there with 8 bombs and he whistles on over to level 4 and he'll go do a little shopping right now.
Yeah, he got all the money he needed plus the you need 140 here, but you ideally want maybe around 150 because the third room in level 7, it's good to use arrows to kind of get everything done quickly, which of course costs money to fire.
Rez is going to set up the world wrap here.
Yep. West to east. Nice ladder clip there. First try on the clip. That's not an easy. That's one of the harder visuals, I think, is the sideways ladder clip. It's really tough to tell if you're on the right pixel, at least for me.
Yeah, if you don't do it fast enough, then you got Zoras shooting at you, maybe an Octorok shooting at you, and then, you know, then you're all messed up. But here comes Xarnax, recording the lake to go into level 7 here. It doesn't clip into the lake, so...
No lake clip.
Yeah.
Reset.
Plus 2 minutes on his time for that at the end of the run.
So we're going to see gorillas in almost every room in this dungeon. Boomerangs galore. And that's a full heart of damage per boomerang, so... Here's where he's going to switch the arrows, the river room here. Nice fairy.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about the gorillas and blue dark nuts. They're in that heart drop group. So you can be a little bit reckless sometimes or by accident or on purpose and get rewarded for it.
Yeah, it's same principle, I guess, with the blue dark nuts, although being reckless with those guys is a little more dangerous.
Oh, especially green tunic.
Yeah, exactly.
So one room right there where Xarnax picks up the map is I don't know how to get out of that room without taking a hit.
So that room you wanna swing your sword as you're walking up over the ladder, so Link doesn't stop moving while he swings the sword, like when you swing it through a doorway.
Right. Okay.
And that way, most of the time, you will hit the gorilla at the same time as you get knocked by the bubble, and then you have iframes, so you can just walk through the center of the room through everything. It's kind of weird to explain, but it's actually pretty easy. There are patterns I've had that kind of get messed up, but for the most part, that room's pretty straightforward once you learn how to do it.
There's Xarnax with some more health, getting full here, and you can break it down for us. You're a smart enough dude to know this. Having health. Well, here's the Wallmaster room. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, this is. You might have to bust out the arrows. He's only got 3. Make them count. All right, there we go. Yeah, don't grab a clock in that room. Yeah, oh, there was still one left.
Yeah, I didn't think there was one left.
I didn't either.
I was amazed he got around the clock. I'm like, oh, well, I guess it didn't. And then I saw the other one come out.
In my mind, I'm grabbing that clock because I thought they were all dead. I was just going to walk over it, you know? That would have just screwed. You would have had to exit the room and come back.
Yeah. Well, you probably would have had a better feel of it if you were playing.
Yeah, that's true.
But how does heart refills affect time at the end of the level?
Yeah, so you'll see it now. Well, you won't really see it now because he doesn't really have a refill, but after the Link picks up the Triforce, the hearts start refilling during this fanfare. And the more you're missing, the longer it takes for those black curtains, or if you will, to come in. So if you have like a 12 heart refill or something late in the game, I don't know the exact time. Unos and chat might know each heart. I want to say it's close to a second per heart.
21 frames.
21 frames. Okay.
I made that up.
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact time, but it's significantly noticeable. It's strange. After they all refill, if it was a longer refill, you'll notice those black bars just take longer to come in for whatever reason. So even on a half heart refill like that, I think it does add a little bit of time at the end for whatever reason, even though it refills during the music.
So we did a little shopping on Rez's side. Xarnax has 12 hearts, so he's able to pick up the magic sword, and we're going to head on over into 6. What are some of the major pitfalls here, other than not having a key for this first room, like Xarnax doesn't have? And he's gonna realize quickly. I don't know which one he skipped, to be honest. The one that I usually miss when that happens is actually the one that's laying directly in the middle of the floor, in like the first room of level 4 that you just grab with the keys. I like sometimes just thought I grabbed it and didn't, but I don't know which one he missed. But anyway, this dungeon, there's really only 2 rooms that can give you a lot of trouble, and they're filled with whiz robes and likes. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. He's gonna try to keep beam here. Nice belfry. And then, yeah, the first, we call them magical breakfast rooms. The first one is here. Rez is running a little bit low on health here in 7.
Yeah, hopefully Dig Dogger does have a chance to, I think, is in the heart group, so maybe grab a fairy. I thought he blew the whistle for the gorillas, that's why I was chuckling. He didn't, though. Yeah, hopefully Dogger drops him maybe a fairy or a heart or something. He's still okay. There's another heart there. And Xarnax is actually going to be... He had his 1 bomb that he needed to beat this level. But he is going to need some bomb drops. He also just left another key on the ground without noticing. So he'll have to get the key that's in the room on the right in 8 as well. Although I'm not sure when he's going to notice that key is missing. So that could be a problem later.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't skip the one in the Vire room after this staircase.
Yeah, the next one you actually have to kill the room off to get it to appear, so hopefully... is he Oh, I thought he was realizing it. He's kind of double taking back up and down. Maybe he did realize it and he's just deciding he's going to get the 1 in 8.
Rez is tempting his luck here in the Wallmaster room.
He's got it, though. Alright, Xarnax does get that key. Yoink. Little bomb drop there. Goes back for it. It's kind of dangerous in that room. But he gets it. Rez also has the 1 bomb he needs for 6, and hopefully we'll see some bomb drops in there for him. He does get out of 7. Deathless, no problem.
Yeah, it got a little scary there for him. Low health before going into that Gorilla Gauntlet, and then the Wallmasters, and then, makes it out of there. Xarnax is going to toot on over to 2.
Yeah, and if he hasn't realized the key's missing yet, he's not going to until it's too late in level 9, I think. So hopefully he's realized that, because there's nothing... I don't think there's anything in 8 that's going to be blocked. Because normally you're going to enter 9 with 2 keys. He's going to enter 9 with 1 key. Unless we'll see right now if he goes to the right here. Which he does. Okay, so he realized.
Yeah, we're going to have to ask him about that if he knows which key maybe it was planned. Xarnax, listen, the guy doesn't follow... He's very good, and this is not a knock. I mean, he doesn't follow standard meta protocol. You can just look at his all keys runs to figure that out. He does it lower levels sometimes just because, he can, doesn't want to do that stuff. So maybe he does route a little bit differently on purpose. So we'll have to ask him that after this race.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt he did that one on purpose because the one he skipped was just laying there on the floor, but I don't know what one he missed earlier, so maybe there's something to that.
That's the one I meant.
Yeah.
That one he maybe skipped on purpose.
Although he did forget that or at least he didn't know. He did try to go unlock the door, but yeah, we'll ask him. Taking a few bops here. Rez is about to enter another scary room. See how he does.
Xarnax handled that room pretty well right there.
Oof. Nice dodge there by Rez. He did take one hit, but dodged another beam. Xarnax gonna go take on the four-headed Gleeok. It's actually quite easier than the two-headed one we see earlier in the run, just because of the fact that he's got the magic sword and a whole plethora of hearts. He's going for a Gleeok bomb. He gets it.
Same principle as the manhandler. You drop the bomb, get multiple hits on the explosion, and then it just stores the bomb if you're at the appropriate number.
Yeah, for some reason it hits the floating heads just like Manhandla's center. I've actually never been able to get that successfully. There's too much chaos going on in those Gleeok rooms for me.
Rez is down to 3.5 hearts here, but pretty straightforward. Easy boss. And you 1 hour.
Yeah. I usually say if you're alive after that room he just completed, there's no reason you shouldn't be alive at the Triforce, so hopefully he doesn't take a red Wizro beam to the face. Other than that, he should be fine.
Yeah, I had a bad pattern this morning, but here is Rez. He's gonna Xarnax is gonna pick up the potion here.
Yep, it's about 30 seconds to grab it, and especially good if you remember to not grab the heart, because I've done that. I've actually done that twice this week. Just go down there, not really thinking. Usually when you enter those caves, you go to the right and grab a heart, so you just kind of do that. Not realizing, oh, I meant to grab the potion.
Rez misfired the arrow, but got it before it recycled. So.
Yeah, we don't need to... Fortunately, we don't need to claim a 2-cycle Goma here.
Got interesting thing going on with Xarnax is Chad's noticing it as well. Xarnax is getting those lines in the screen. Old school.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, old school Zelda players. I think I have 2 carts here that have like permanent lines in them that I could probably fix now that I'm older and wiser in this YouTube. But here we go. We're entering 9 now, Just.
Yep. The great equalizer, as LOZ Cards fan likes to call it. Maybe not as much as in randomizer in vanilla, because it's the same every time, but it is still a gauntlet. I will still say it's the toughest level in the game. Some people might think 8 is harder. I've heard a lot of veterans of the game say 8 is worse just because of those 2 Dark Knight rooms, and 9 is more predictable, but as far as I'm concerned, 9 is just infinitely harder than 8.
Guess it all depends on your skill level and how many, attempts you've had and stuff like that, because there's... I haven't played this game a hell of a lot, but I've watched it a lot as well. And I'm noticing, like, the better players are able to control the spawns and make things a lot easier for themselves, while people like me flail all over the place, and Xarnax had a little hard time with Patra 1.
Yeah, Xarnax, Patra 1 went left, and that is just... You never want to see that. You're just bound to get bopped a bunch of times, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that actually goes into what I was saying, because that actually happened to me today as well. And there's a beam from...
Ooh! Didn't even have time to pull out the potion.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's got it, so he'll probably just, I would assume, use it once pretty soon here. He's not going to be... I don't think he's going to be doing any fairy forcing, since he still needs to force bombs, so... Rez just tightened the gap a little bit, though, with that, or I guess Xarnax tightened it for him. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm guessing Rez is going to also grab the potion as he gold splits his level 9, or his level 8, excuse me.
Also went down and grabbed that heart as well. So he has 1 more heart than Xarnax.
Yeah, I say why not. It's a few seconds to grab that heart if you're not comfortable, or if you're not very comfortable with finishing the game. It's a hard game to beat, man. I mean, this is the first game I started speedrunning, and it's still the hardest one that I run, so...
Xarnax is going to use his potion. Rez is actually going to dip down and get the potion as well. It's one of those stream snipe situations where you can see yourself catching up. You wonder what the person's going to do if they're watching, if they're going to skip it and opt to make up some time. But Rez is going to go for safety because, you know, if you die, you're not really saving any time.
Yeah, exactly. I actually expected, since Xarnax had to wait for that Patra, I thought he was going to kill it to get bombs, but he doesn't, and he has a bomb drop in that bomb hole, which might suck him in if he goes and grabs it, so I think he's just not going to grab it.
Well, he can arrow it, but he was too late on that.
It disappears. Yeah. Would the arrow have gone into the... It was like in the wall.
I'm not sure. We would have found out.
Yeah, it looked like it bounced off the hole. I'm not sure if it would have grabbed it or not, but... Rez confirming potion grab in chat. I just noticed.
Yeah, 3 L's in hell.
Oh, and he gets a candy bomb on the ground outside after placing the other one, so he actually doesn't need to force bombs in 9 now.
Patra protected the 5 hole at least one time, but on the rebound, Xarnax scores, gets in there, and he's going to head on over to the Silver Arrow, the reverse C rune here. How many bombs do you need coming out of this room? 2?
2, yep. And he's got them, so he's got to finish this off now. He's going to get the potion ready, I think, here. Alright, he's got it. Double clip. All the swag. Good job. That's a tougher clip than any normal block clip. You got to do a 1-frame tap when you get in there, and then clip down into the block underneath it, and then go up to do your regular block clip. It's strange.
I gave it a good solid 12 minutes during my race today, and then I gave up and walked around.
Oh, that Wizrobe did not spawn in a good spot. He frantically uses the potion because the red Wizrobe, which would have killed him in 1 shot. There we go. Gets in. So Rez is at 4 hearts in this scary room here. Let's see what he decides to do. He's gonna hopefully pull out that potion now. There we go. That Wizrobe is about to fire at him once this potion is done. Meanwhile, Xarnax is taking care of Patra 2. He doesn't feel like losing any more health.
Yeah, that Patra 2 is the world's greatest goaltender.
Rez cleanly, after the potion, takes care of that room. Still has the beams.
Patrick Waugh. Patra Waugh? I almost had a meme there. I think I got one now, finally.
Patra Waugh. I like it. Xarnax just got a few rooms left here. Let's see. He does not have his potion anymore, though, so yeah, he's going to be a little careful in here. That's the job done. That's pretty much it for the tough rooms. Other than, I guess, Ganon, if you want to count that. He can certainly dish out some damage quickly.
Gets a nice damage boost there, and that's the only damage he takes in that room. And he's going to go clip into here, and we're going to get the last Patra and see how it happens. I mean, he's got to be, he's going to be careful with no potions and stuff. Not like he can't do it, but if you try to get in there, and he does the little
bomb swag.
Yeah, a little monochrome action here.
See if he does that on Zelda too, assuming he gets the kill here. Shouldn't be anything holding him back here. I mean, he would need what, 3 Ganon hugs to kill him. So should be okay. See if he can get a stun lock, or he's gonna have to fight it a little slow. No lock yet. He's gonna wait in the corner. There we go. He's got it.
He takes a couple stabs there. He gets a little nervous, I guess, and then fires the arrow and opens the door, and here he comes.
Yep, finishing it out. Right through the fire, doesn't even care. Ice Link to finish off. And what do we got? 37:11 for his official SRL time. And Rez is actually, yeah, he's not too far back. He's just got that 1 Wizrobe room remaining. Oh, I'm sorry, actually, he's already past that.
Yeah, he...
No, he's not. It's right here.
No, he's beyond the Silver Arrow, and this is the last one.
Yeah.
So all in all, I mean, like, reset and manhandle of death and Manhandle of Deaths and all that, and Rez really was not that far behind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if his first run gets out of... If this is the run that spawned from the original one without the reset, he might actually won the race. Who knows? Because he probably lost a good, what, 3 minutes resetting? I mean, he died to manhandle it twice, so it was at least 3 minutes. So yeah. Rez... Obviously he had to reset, but it's been a good run.
See if we can get Xarnax in here to talk about his run there and what went wrong with his keys.
Yeah, Rez is getting trolled by those bubbles in that room. Almost never see that. He's actually... I don't know if he's... Is he running against... I thought his PB said 35 earlier. Now it says 34. This actually could PB if he has a perfect Ganon by 1 second or so. Assuming that's his PB and not his gold that I'm looking at. If it's his gold, it's definitely going to PB. Ganon's fooling him a little bit here. He's got to be careful. Stay on that left side. He's taking hugs. There we go. There we go.
Wow.
Oof.
That was as clenchy as it gets there for Icy Hot Koosh Ball.
But he is able to finish it out.
And he PB'd. Well, PB'd after the reset.
I can't... Well, his splits say that's not his PB, but is he running against his golds or something? I can't tell. His PB before said 35.50, but then all of a sudden it magically said 34.50, so I don't know what happened. But we'll have to ask him. His mic is broken, though, so I know he's not going to be able to join voice. He did PB, yeah. Okay. You're just reading, yeah. See, I'm just behind.
That's basically the trick of my success is I just read IRC
yes.
out loud.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Xarnax will be able to join us or not. Sounds like it.
And there he is right now. Congratulations, Xarnax.
Hey, thank you.
GG.
So first things first, keys. Let's talk about them.
Yeah. I'm really glad that I was watching the restream.
Oh yeah, so you did that double take in the ladder. We're kind of deciding whether or not to go back.
Exactly when I heard you talking about it.
Okay. That's what I kind of figured, and I didn't know. I was kind of worried that you wouldn't realize until level 9, but
I almost certainly wouldn't have.
Yeah. So, do you know which one you missed? The first key?
I don't. Yeah, my best guess is the same one you thought. The first keys room in 4.
Yeah. Sometimes I go to the right, but not enough, and it's like the same color as the floor, so I just like assume I have it or something.
Right. Like I remember kind of going out of my way to get some kills in there. I don't remember. I feel like I walked over the center tile, but maybe not. I don't know. If that wasn't it, then I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, obviously, you got that quick key right across the hall in 6, and then same thing in 8, since you realized, so...
Right. Oh, yeah, the second key in 6.
Yeah, the one you just left on the floor.
Yeah, because...
Like, what is he doing?
With robes.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You were kind of just... Yeah. There's just a lot of stuff going through your head, making sure you're not taking damage, and then just forgot the key.
Exactly.
So compare the rest of the run though against your normal. How many times have you practiced for this tournament within the last few weeks?
I did some PB attempts a few days ago, but I've probably done maybe 2 or 3 runs.
And compare the rest of this run, other than missing the keys, to your, how your normal attempts. Anything go better or worse that you can improve upon, or got lucky with?
Trying to remember. I feel like my 7 was pretty, like, I get really excited if I get through 7 with a small refill.
Yeah, you had like
But I
that
know
half-heart refill.
Yeah, that's one of my big places to gain time, I think. I mean, and it's really hard to compare too, because there are probably a lot of points at this run where I would have killed it if I were doing PB attempts.
Yeah, early on you let's see, you didn't get bombs out of 3, so that was a little scary, but then you got the random bomb drop outside right away.
Yeah.
And Rez actually had trouble with Manhandla and then tried again, and the same thing happened, and he actually ended up resetting.
Yeah, I figured
just starting over.
When he said he got a PB.
Yeah, he got a 3507 on his timer, of course, so he actually wasted a good 4 minutes, with the reset, but he had a pretty good run too. It was pretty close there at the end. He kind of started coming back, chipping away. So
yeah.
What went on with the money early on in the race?
What's that?
I said, what was going on with your money early on in the race? Well, you started having to farm rupees. Where did it go wrong for you?
I think the big problem was just either getting hit or not counting right in 4. No, yeah, that was it. After Manhandla, I don't think he dropped anything. So I didn't know where my count was. And then I tried to kill a bunch of things and force a 5 rupee off one of the Zols. And I didn't. One of the Zols in 4. And that and when I didn't get that, I'm like, what's going on? Where am I? And then then I just split apart like all the Vires in the next room. And that messed. I couldn't count how many keys I had killed fast enough. And I had exactly enough bombs to get through 4, so I couldn't risk wasting one.
Yeah, you forced one at a strange spot. You actually got your count up going back into the NSU room with the Vires to get your bomb there.
Yeah, because I cleared the breakfast room without bombs. But then when I got hit by a bubble, then I was like, okay, now I know where I am. And when I came back out of the after the ladder, I saw those 2 Zols were back. So I was like, okay, there's 6 real easy.
Yep.
So yeah, then I got back on track after that. But
yeah, I mean, it's good managing like when stuff goes wrong in this game, knowing like your backup strats. It's really good to have just kind of alternate plans for stuff like that.
Yeah, races can go a lot differently than PB attempts. For sure.
Well, luckily this one for you went well, and you have a 1-0 record, and you'll be moving on to the 1-0 round in the round 2 of the Swiss round. How many times can I ever say round? That's a world record, I think. But so best of luck to you there.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who I get paired up with.
It's not going to be me, but I'll race you anyway.
Could be me.
I know the great majority of like the top tier, I'm much less consistent than they are, so I'll take every win I can get. Don't have any false illusions that I'm going to be going very far once we get into brackets.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you definitely have the time to do it, the PB to do it, and you definitely have the skill to do it, across all games. So best of luck to you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
You got it. And Justin, thanks for joining me.
Restream.
Oh,
yeah, you bet.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
Thank you for thanking me.
Yeah, thank you. Nice. Well played. And Just, thanks for joining me as well. And good luck to you as well. Do you have
I got my race a couple days, or 3 days from now, not till Sunday. I'm one of the last races in the first round. Rick and I mutually kind of both wanted as much time to practice as possible, so
well,
that'll be Sunday at 4 Eastern, and I don't know, I might be on commentary for some of these other matches. We'll see. Yes. I'm sure you will as well.
Same here, yeah. So thanks for joining me, and good luck to you on Sunday.
Indeed. Thanks for the restream, and thanks everyone for hanging out.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for joining us. That is Xarnax moving on 1-0. Rez unfortunately falls to 0-1, but he's not out of it yet. He's got plenty of skill. He PB'd after all the disaster
Yeah,
with the
dude,
manhandler. So
if he grinds this out, he has the opportunity to go a lot further than his seed would indicate.
I agree.
yeah, for sure. And we got more races coming on later tonight. Actually, in like 12 minutes, there's going to be a race. RC Drone has it. Twitch.tv/RC Drone. It is Scofflaw versus AMO22, A_Mo22. And then there's several races tomorrow. Darkwing Duck, Silverfire, JSR is taking on Scorpion Max. That should be a fun one to watch. And K-Mac versus Supersonic is tomorrow. So make sure you check out the Zelda official Zelda page. I'll link that in chat. And thanks for joining us.